What's up guys, Lil J here, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Farewell North demo. Just basically talking about the game itself, what works, what doesn't work, what I like, don't like, and so on and so forth, so let's get right into it. So first of all, this intro, I think it's a great intro, but it's a little on the long side when this driving part and so on doesn't really tell you much about the game. It can be shortened down just a little bit, but it's a fairly solid intro. Now the storyline of the game is,
go and explore a bit.
you hear a
I'll
bit
get
right
the
here,
place
is
set up.
very solid. I love how
Right?
it gives you bits of information along the way. I love the storyline of the game. Now as for the controls of the game, run, jump, so on and so forth, they feel pretty solid. They're pretty good. There's a couple spots later on where you have to walk across narrow things. That's a bit tough. These controls aren't really that fine, so those parts are a bit tougher, but overall I'd say the controls are very good. And of course graphically, this game is beautiful. That's perhaps the best part of this game are the graphics. Especially the idea of restoring color to different places. I love that idea, and this game really nails it from a graphic standpoint. Now one of the problems I did have with this game is that it calls itself an open world adventure, but in truth it's not an open world, it's very linear. There's only one path to follow, there's not much exploring to do. Later on there's a little bit of puzzles to do, but for the most part it's very linear. You can only go certain places, and the parts where it's not, it's pretty small, the open world part of it, so I wish it was a little more open. I'm not asking for like a Call of the Wild or the Long Dark style massive map, but you know, just a little more open. I like to do my own bit of exploring. It doesn't really feel like I'm exploring, it feels more like I'm following a path, because I suppose I am. That's just one of the, perhaps the main issue I have with this game, but even so, it's by no means a deal breaker. It's a small issue as is. Now, I know I already talked about the graphics, but this really shows off just how great they are. This cutscene right here. That's just beautiful, the graphics on this game. What a game it is. Now right here, this isn't the greatest example of it. They do get a little more complex as you go around, but the puzzles aspect of this game mainly revolve around using flowers to cut through hidden walls or impassable walls, such as the one you see right there. It involves finding the flowers, taking them around to the spots, hidden walls, or fighting up certain animals, and so on and so forth. They're not very complex, they're not really puzzles. It's just a part of the storyline, I guess, because you do stuff like that and it opens up walls. So that, I wish the puzzles were a little tougher. I'm not even sure if you can consider them puzzles. But stuff like getting through the wall, or, you know, using a flower like this to highlight a rock so you can walk across it, and so on and so forth.
There you are.
Now the final thing we'll talk about in the game is canoeing. This makes up quite a bit of the game. It's how you get round, and I personally love it. I wish that when you had to do a double paddle, she was a bit quicker on it. She's a little slow, but that's really a minor detail.
Nice to be back on the water.
I love how when you get into a rhythm, it lights up around the color around them. I think that's a great detail. You also have, of course, your stop on either side to really turn you, and if you get out of rhythm, as you can see, the color goes away. I really love the canoeing in this game. That's one of the best parts. You can even see Chesley laying down in the front of the canoe, which is pretty cool. Well guys, that is going to do it for this review. It was a quick review. The demo's not too long, but I loved it nonetheless. That was just some of the things I noticed about the game. Some things I loved, some things I could use improvement. But I truly can't wait for the full product to come out. Can't wait to see what this game becomes. It already has an amazing foundation. You know what? I'm going to give this game a 9.5 out of 10. That's how much I loved it. If you guys want to see me play this game in its entirety, all the way through, I'll have the Let's Play series linked down below. And we might even find a secret island in one of those videos. So you guys should go check it out. You guys should go check out the demo as well. See for yourself. But I loved it. But until the next one, guys, I've been Little J, and I will see you guys soon.